Playing tennis and squash at Groton taught me that it can really matter how you share your passion. You might ignite an inextinguishable spark in your student. For me, sparks flew from David Bannard, Hoyt Taylor, and John Connor. I had these master teachers in my sports corner. Today, I'm a proud, lifelong athlete because of their careful and inspiring influences. My squash career started at Groton 40 years ago, and I've never lost touch with being connected to Groton athletics.
Groton athletics was critical to my development as an athlete and learning how to work hard and win, characteristics that were important to me as an Olympic athlete and as an aspiring Olympic athlete. I will be forever indebted to my crew, the group of 4 other women with whom we won Lake Quinsig my 6th form year.
Certainly was very, very different playing in the 90s as opposed to today. And as a college athlete, playing 3 sports in college, I could never have done it without the preparation, both academically and athletically at Groton. And, college was incredibly powerful, and I learned a tremendous amount in the classroom and on the fields and on the ice, but it really was what I gained after the 4 years at Groton that I could never, ever, it pales in comparison to any other experience that I've had.
So I graduated in 1995, and I was lucky to play for Kathy Leggett and Kathy Giles, the 2 Kathys. And I think they inspired me to my career in education and coaching. They believed that we belonged on the fields and on the rink. It's the Kathys of the world that pushed us to play sports and to us find success in playing sports and in the working world and in education. So they pushed us when it wasn't the regular thing to do. Nowadays, girls play sports all the time. In the 90s, it wasn't as common. And so they certainly were inspirational to get us motivated.
Groton crew that was recently inducted into the Hall of Fame, and I can tell you that the power of rowing in a boat with other teammates where everyone has to get across the finish line stays with you the rest of your life. It's not about the one person who scores the goal, not to diss other sports, but everyone has to be pulling their best, and that's what we did, and it will stay with me forever. And it was also a highlight because we were the first women to cross those finish lines at Groton School. So I couldn't be more proud to be part of those boats.
Groton athletics was particularly important to me as a young woman. My time on the ice and on the field helped keep me grounded, which was especially important to help me balance the academic environment. I was able to pursue and nurture a love of sports with the full encouragement of the school, which in turn translated to increased confidence and focus in the classroom.
I have such fond memories of the boats in 1979, mainly because of our coach, Bob Parker, who was so kind and yet very competitive and instilled in us such a sense of camaraderie. He was a wonderful coach, and I was lucky to have incredible teammates.
It was a privilege and joy for me to coach varsity field hockey for the first 9 years of coeducation. At some level, I feel we all felt we were setting a standard and paving the way for future female student athletes. Ladies, you were smart, fun, hardworking, focused, determined, and most of all, willing to dig deep, to always go that extra. As I reflect on our time together, it's not about the wins or losses, or flat or diagonal passes, which surface for me, but what we learned about ourselves, each other, the support we provided to create a team, and most of all, the bond that we formed.
The reason why I love coaching is because in the same way, given the differentness of every day, it's the coming out on the field and playing with kids. I have to confess that what I love about coaching is working with kids. It's not a passion for any sport or another. I've loved the field hockey that I've coached. I've loved the ice hockey that I've coached, but what has been really the best part of it is working with the kids that I've worked with, helping them come together as a team, helping them grow and develop. I'm not the best skills coach. I love working with kids. To see a group of girls get together on the field or on the ice in the afternoon and work together, challenge each other, push each person pushes herself to be the best that she can possibly be. That is what sports are all about.
Over the years, sports have always provided an outlet for me and have also taught me what it means to push yourself, while also providing me a lot of friendships and mentors and coaches and teammates. So thank you for making that a possibility for me here at Groton, because ever since I started here in second form, like older students and coaches were a really great support system for me.
Sports have always provided a lot of structure in my life, and have taught me to be very disciplined in managing my time, and it's also provided me with lots of my friends and memories throughout high school that have meant a lot for me. And so I want to say thank you for that. High school would have not been as fun if it weren't for all the sports I was able to play.
I think that for me, sports have really taught me how to be a leader and a teammate. Even before becoming captain, just learning how to work with other people, learning how to exist. I mean, sports are about like communication. That's one thing that I really got out of my sports teams here at Groton. So thank you for that. I feel like I'm a better communicator. I'm a better friend now playing sports here. I think that Groton gives you the opportunity to lead a team at a young age, and I think I definitely got that opportunity. And one of the incredible experiences I had at Groton was winning a NEFSAC championship. And I don't think I've ever fully thought about all the women that paved the way to allow me to have that experience and take the skills that I learned from sports into college and beyond.
Yeah, I think adding on to what Naomi and Callie has said, in terms of leadership, sports have really taught me a lot. And when I came in third form, the leadership went outside the sport as well. Like in the dining hall when I had nobody to sit with, my captains invited me to sit down with them. And I also think sports leadership it goes by year. Like my captains were telling me that their captains did that for them, so then they do that for me now, and then me now as a captain, I have to do that for someone else. So thank you guys for showing us what leadership looks like and starting this sort of generational path of leadership here at Groton.